is that Facebook is super relevant, super used. People are on it. It's a great place to meet people. Okay, it's absolutely vital that you've got Facebook as part of your strategy. In particular in the life coaching space, yeah? In the life coaching space. Facebook only has about a 20th of the advertisers of Google, so there's a lot less competition. Your challenge is to make sure that you only target people who are most likely to buy your stuff. Okay, there's a lot less waste if you do that. Facebook are very protective of their user experience. Very protective. And there's one tiny bit of bad news with Facebook. Facebook advertising is display marketing, not search marketing. Display marketing, not search marketing. What does that mean? These ads that you see here, they are what is called pay-per-click search marketing. And the yellow is a paid ad. And you can see here someone searches for the term life coaching course. They get ads directly related to life coaching course. And these are paid ads here, and they're paid ads down the side. Okay? So that is wonderful search marketing, which anyone who's ever spoken to me will know I love search marketing. This is what we call contextual display marketing or display advertising, which is what Facebook does. Okay? And you can see what happens is that you get targeted. You get targeted based on interests that you have. And the ads are just displayed down the side here with an image and a headline and a few other little things. Okay, so there's a little bit of a difference there. It's important that you know that. There are lots of groups and communities available to you on Facebook, and I think that's very important as well. And Facebook groups, we're going to talk about a little bit later on in this session, are a wonderful way to build a tribe of people. Okay, and you can see here my suggested groups, and Facebook will advertise for you. My suggested groups here are Parkdale Cricket Club, which, you know, I'm a bit of a cricket tragic, and obviously one of the things that was listed in my profile is that I liked cricket, and they've brought up my local cricket club here for me to like, which, by the way, is my cricket club. So what we're going to look at right now is actually what to do with these ads. How do we create these ads? What does it look like? And I want to give you a little bit of content around that, all right? So you need to engage your users, but you need to do that without being too slick, okay? You need to engage your users, but without being too slick. That's really the challenge for you as a marketer on Facebook, to do that. By the way, if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to take you through a couple of my recent campaigns, all right, that are really killing it in Facebook. So the form itself for Facebook is very simple. The first thing that you need to do is you need to decide, what do you want your campaign to do? Most of the time, folks, you will simply be wanting to send people to your website, okay, or increase conversions to your website. They'll be the key things that you'll be doing, okay? Send people to your website, increase conversions to your website. Why do I say that? Because we've built you a website. We've taught you how to create a landing page. We've given you SendPepper. We've given you all of the keys to unlock the mystery of being able to get the details of people to build a relationship with them, okay? So Facebook is another way to get people to this wonderful hub that you have called a website, and in particular to a landing page to get their details. So that's the strategy that we're utilizing here. Great images make great Facebook ads, okay? You need to use an image that portrays your marketing message. Make sure the image is eye-catching, but doesn't look too spammy with too many arrows or obnoxious colors or things like that. Okay, I'm going to repeat that for you. Use an image that portrays your marketing message. Make sure the image is eye-catching but doesn't look too spammy. Okay, that's the challenge that we're looking for here. Now, you need to also call out to your target market. Okay, that's important. So you want to hit a pain point. And you can see here we've got a pain point, right? You need to give them a solution, okay? And actually, let me go forward a page and I'll give you some of this content. So the headlines are questions, all right? You've got that there. The headlines are questions. The image needs to tell the story and grab the attention. The body text needs to make one big promise, and that promise needs to be delivered on your landing page. Let's have a look at it. The headline is a question, muffin top. The image tells the story. The body text needs to make a promise. Read and learn how you can shrink your waist. And that promise needs to be delivered on the landing page. Got that? Couple of questions here. Let me have a look. Tim, what is a conversion? So Tim, a conversion for me works two ways. The most important conversion that you get at the start is a conversion of people who opt into your website. Okay? So the first conversion is people who give you their details. The second conversion, and the most important conversion, is the people who give you their details but then become a client. So you're looking at two different important things. Number one, how many people opted in? Number two, how many people bought my thing, my product, my coaching package, my service, whatever it was. Cool? Tim, just let me check in and make sure that helps you. Give me a Y for yes, N for no. And once I know that you're good, beautiful. All right, love it. We can move on. All right, so they're the things that you need to do, okay, or how it works. There's a couple of big no-nos in Facebook, all right, a couple of big no-nos. You don't want to use all caps, okay? No incorrect spelling, no incomplete thoughts, no rubbishy discounts. You don't want to use irrelevant images. You can't be offensive. No abbreviations or symbols. Okay, so they're the no-nos. No all caps, no incorrect spelling, no incomplete thoughts, no BS discounts, no use of irrelevant images, nothing that can be offensive, and no abbreviations or symbols. All right, it's important that you get that. Remember, Facebook are very, very, very interested in the user experience of their guys. They don't want to offend anyone or annoy them. Excuse me. With regard to your targeting, there are so many choices with Facebook. You've got location, age, broad categories, precise categories, what they're interested in, their relationship status. So many things that you can target people from, all right? And you'll get a chance to do that when you play with Facebook as well. These are some examples that I wanted to throw out for you. So this is a Facebook ad to a webinar. So you can see here, free coaching webinar. Thinking about a career as a life coach, question mark. Free webinar, find out how to get started, okay? And that then went to a webinar page where I offered the webinar. Pretty simple, right? So free ad to a webinar. Guys, I get that you can run live seminars, and that's a wonderful way to be able to deliver your message. But right at the start, I think you are better off to do a webinar because it's cheaper. It's easier to get people there. They don't have to travel. It doesn't matter if there's only 2 or 3 people there for whatever reason. And you can also have your notes, have everything around. It can be a really nice, sure, safe way to run your webinar, okay? So I kind of like webinars to get started. What else could you do? You could do a Facebook ad to an internal landing page, all right, to a Facebook landing page. And there are plenty of places where you can get Facebook landing pages created. However, and I'll stress this, you've got a website, your website's got a landing page, just send people there, okay? That's fine. That's fine for the minute. The next thing that you can do is you can have a whole range of ways that you can sneak copy into your image. So let's have a look at some of them here. We've got this ad down the bottom, which I love. Australia's tradies need a tradie. Find a tradesman online, simple and easy to use tradie, sign up for free. As long as your words aren't more than 20% of the ad, okay, you can easily sneak a little bit of copy into the image. How good's this? So clear and obvious about what it is. So this massive and by the way, this was the exact kind of ad that led me to my SEO company that I have just employed. Okay, big SEO ad like this. So you can sneak copy into your image. Sneaky tip number 2. You can create what's called bad ad branding. Now, I don't advise this at the start, but for later on, it's good to know. It won't get many clicks, and that's the point. Bad ad copy, no call to action, and you have your best branding pick. And what happens there is people keep seeing your ad, but they don't click on it, but you still appear at the front of their mind. Now, for you guys personally as coaches, it's probably not that great a strategy right now. You don't need to do it right now. But for me, for the college, this has been something I've been playing with for about 6 months. We use retargeting ads as well, which are probably a little better than this. But we'll often put big life coaching college symbols in front of people with no call to action, so they won't click on the ad. So it doesn't cost us anything. But we're just this little beautiful reminder, hey, we're here. Pretty cool, right? All right, let's have a look at some of the no-nos. Excuse me. So these are the all caps no-nos, which we didn't love. All right, which we didn't love. So have a look here. Oh, I've just lost my sound for a second. All right, sorry, here we go. Let's have a look at some of these, which I don't really, which will be nice for you guys to have a bit of a look at and see the proper capitalization. This is a really good example. Terrible. And it looks terrible. So we've got no capitals here, and there should be, and this is a little thing for everybody. There must be a capital. There must be a capital for the word toys and the words everyone. Okay? The T has to be capital, the E has to be capital in your heading. All right? So I just wanted to help you with that little tiny bit of grammatical assistance. All right? So to me, that looks terrible. There shouldn't be a capital in the F there, just to let you know, so that shouldn't happen. The other thing that we've got here is we've also got, sorry, just let me get rid of my phone, it's gone crazy. We've got this incomplete ad here. And the incomplete ad that we have here is like flowers, so do we. It's just, it doesn't have anywhere near enough content. It's not clearly stating what the company is, what you do, who they are. There's no real pain point, okay? So it's not a complete ad. All right, we've got an incomplete ad. And I've seen some of these with what people have been, I guess, trialing. So I just felt it was important for this session to give you some of the things that you've been, that I've seen you guys doing that are not working. A couple of other ones. The images. I've seen some interesting images. Now, this has been improved because Facebook now provide images for you, which is great. But let's have a look at some of these. An irrelevant image. So here we go, great deals on textbooks. Picture of a textbook. Come check out the cheapest books on campus. Let's have a look at an ad that is not appropriate and relevant. Great deals on textbooks. A picture of this woman, whoever she is, looking sexy in her top. Come check out the cheapest books on campus. So the image on this ad doesn't relate to the ad content. Okay, so that's an irrelevant photo. The other thing I find, and I've seen this a little bit, are irrelevant symbols, okay, for abbreviation. So, apartment for rent, apartment, the number 4 for rent. Now, and my apologies if you're on this call and I'm kind of telling you how to suck eggs a little bit, but I'm seeing this in so many ads, and it's important that you get the no-nos, okay? Symbols and numbers are used in the place of words for this ad, and we can't have that. You've got the 4 there, we've got the 2 here, we've got the $sign there, no good. All right, so please make sure that your ads are professional looking. Now, I want to give you the anatomy of a Facebook campaign that we have been running recently. And you guys will probably have noticed if you're on Facebook, we've been all over Facebook again in the last little while. So let's have a look. This is, and I want to take you through this. This is the ad. So this is the anatomy of a Facebook campaign. This is the ad. The Life Coaching College. Eliminate the 7 hidden subconscious fears stopping you from being great. I've got an image, free e-coaching program. Learn how to overcome internal blockages immediately, keeping you from wealth and career success. Free 7-day coaching program, www.lifecoachingcollege.com.au, with a call to action that is sign up. All right? So this is the anatomy of the campaign. We start with the ad. The ad goes to a landing page, and the landing page is on my website. 7-day e-coach program, big image here, the 7-day e-coach, making sure you reach your peak. What's really sabotaging your success? Discover your hidden fears that may be holding you back. Learn how to overcome internal blockages immediately, keeping you from wealth and career success. How to eliminate the 7 types of hidden subconscious fears that may be stopping you from being great. My call to action, yes, 7-day e-coach me. Free e-coaching program will be sent to the email address you submit below. Glenn Murdoch, TLCC. Glenn is the founder of the Life Coaching College. He's helped thousands of people get from where they are to where they want to go. When they opt in, they get an email once a day for 7 days where they get the program delivered to them. Okay, I've got a question here. I'll just get that. Tim, Facebook has a very strict limit on number of letters in the heading, so you can't use 4 if necessary. No, Tim, you can't. Just to give you the heads up, my answer is no. Find another way to do it. Let me give you some ninja stuff about what you are seeing right here. My logo. The call out to my target market. I've hit a pain point, and then I've given them a solution. Okay? Eliminate the 7 hidden subconscious fears stopping you from being great. All right? So I've given them my call out. Then I've said what I'm offering. Free e-coaching program. I'm letting them know right here, this is my headline of a right-hand side ad. I need to keep it simple and to the point. And here it is, free e-coaching program. Then down here, I'm reiterating the information I've conveyed so far in the ad. What's the pain point? How will I solve it? What am I offering? And then a strong call to action. Sign up. Let me say that again for you. This is where I'm reiterating the information I've conveyed so far in the ad. What was the pain point? Learn how to overcome internal blockages, immediately keeping you from wealth and career success. How am I going to solve it? With a free 7-day e-coaching program. What am I offering? A free 7-day e-coaching program. And then I've got a strong call to action. Sign up. What about here? I've used an image that portrays my marketing message. The image is eye-catching, but it doesn't look too spammy. And you can see the image, if you notice it, is of a lady looking at a red light. Specifically pick the image. Isn't it cool? So that to me is exactly how your ad should look. Okay, that's the anatomy of your ad to begin with, and this is the anatomy of your campaign. Ad, landing page, offer, deliver the offer. Now please let me help you with this so that you get it. What is the 7-day e-coaching program? Why did I use that? I know my market. I know the pain points, and I simply delivered over 7 days 7 really cool pieces of information where they were able to answer some questions and get some clarity around where they are, what they wanted to do, where they could be. You guys have all got this information. You've all got life design. You've all got the building blocks. You've all got my diploma manual. You've got all the information you need. You just need to pull some bits out and get creative, okay? The 7-day e-coaching cover, that's just a $5 ebook cover that you can get from Fiverr that you stick on there to make it look really cool. I deliver it as 7 PDFs that they download. The delivery was done through SendPepper, okay, through SendPepper, which is a program we've always promoted. It's what I use. Well, I use the big brother called Entreport, but it's the same thing. So the system is Facebook ad to landing page, okay, ad to landing page, opt in. My software instantly welcomes them, sends them the 7 things. I've got their details because of the opt-in form. I give them a call. I say, hey, it's Glenn. I hope you're enjoying my thing. Would you like to have a conversation about how we can blah, blah, blah? That's how simple the whole strategy is when you unwind it all. All right? Now, to give you some cold, hard stats on this campaign in the space of 4 weeks got 385 brand new leads in the personal development life coaching space. And those leads cost $1,300. So, you know, a tick over $3 each. Okay, under $4 each. So if you were contacting 385 people that were interested in your thing, I want to ask you all a question. How many of that 385, how many of them do you think that you could have a conversation with to join your coaching program? Give me a number out of 385. How many of them? I need everyone on the call to give me that number. How many? So, Nat says 40. How many of them would say yes to you? Carolyn says a quarter of them, so about 60. Lou says 60. Jason says 30%, so 100. Tim says all of them. I love it. So now let me ask you this question. If you had, let's call it 50 people, if you had 50 people join your coaching program and that coaching program was worth, let's just call it $500, okay, just $500. That campaign, just this campaign alone, would generate you $25,000 in income. If you had 50 people join your $500 coaching program because of this ad, you would have spent $1,300 and you would have made, or at least turned over, $25,000 in coaching program fees. Guys, this is just a no-brainer for you. It's a no-brainer. All right? So this is how I am always looking at my world and what's happening in my world. All right? This is the way I'm always looking at the stuff that I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to pause the training. I'm going to see whether there are any questions about this first part of the training, which is, please, let's get an ad or a couple of ads done. Okay, I'll pause for questions. Throw them up, and we'll just take a minute or two just to answer any of those questions you might have. Nothing coming up. Katrina, is there a great way to answer the ad inquiries? So Katrina, yes there is. You just deliver them what you promised on the ad. That's the easy answer to this. So for me, I just deliver them the free e-coaching program. Yeah? Christine, webinar software required? Well, if you have a look here, Christine, there's no webinar. So this is just me sending them 7 PDFs, okay? I use SendPepper. I can send you the link. If you send me an email today, I'll send you the link to the program that I use. Excuse me. Nat, is there only a charge when people click on the ad? Yeah, exactly right, Nat. It's pay per click. You only pay when they click on the ad. So what happened here is 385 people actually gave me their details. Cool, right? Lou, Glenn, maybe off topic, what is the best way to convert friends to likes? Off topic, Lou. Yeah. I'm going to repeat this for everyone. Friends to likes is not your game. It's just not. Friends to likes is not your game. Likes don't mean anything anymore. Business pages are dead. Facebook groups are where it is at, and I'll repeat again why. Only 18% of people that like your page will get your status updates. That's 18%. That means 82% of the people will not. How would that 82% of people get your statuses, your status updates? You've got to pay. So you would need to pay Facebook to boost the amount of people that get your status update, okay? The Facebook page, in my personal opinion, as a marketing tool, is dead, Lou. Robin, $5 ebook cover from where? Robin, you can use a place called Fiverr, Fiverr, Fiverr. They do just about anything for $5, funnily enough. Wonderful website. Tim, I was told by someone on the weekend that the privacy laws were changed re-email. They said you had to have people opt in to receive continued emails from you. Tim, that's exactly what people are doing. They're opting in. So let me confirm for you again, Tim. They are clicking on your ad, and the ad says, free e-coaching program, learn how to overcome internal blockages, blah, 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 sign up. They've given you permission by clicking on the ad and giving you their details, mate. By the way, and everyone on the call should get this, you never send unsolicited emails, ever. You don't need to. You send emails to people who want your stuff, yeah, who have opted in for your stuff. And that's exactly what this is. This is a 7-day e-coaching course. Simple. So is an automated campaign of emails from SendPepper legal? Yeah, Tim, of course it is. That's how I deliver the 7-day e-coaching course. They've opted in for it. And I give them 7 emails, one after the other. Pretty simple. Marie, Are people more likely to opt into an e-course or an e-book, or does it depend on what you're offering? That's a great question, Marie. I find my guys are more likely to opt into something that is higher value than an e-book. Okay, higher value than an e-book. Oh, by the way, everyone on this call, let me give you my caveat for all of the last 5 minutes. Every email that you send has an unsubscribe button. By the way, it must. It's part of the laws in Australia. So number one, you can't just spam people on a list. Number two, every email you send must have an unsubscribe button. That's why I love SendPepper. It does all that for you. And people can unsubscribe from your list anytime they want. Do you know why I love SendPepper? If people hit unsubscribe, you cannot re-email them unless they opt back into something else. So it actually looks after all of that privacy stuff for you, which is very cool. So Marie, I like high value, high content stuff, a training program, an e-course. Why not? Give them wonderful value. This is your one, think about it like this. It's a date and you're about to meet the man or woman of your dreams that you're going to marry. Ask yourself a question. Are you going to turn up in moccasins and ripped tracksuit pants and a scruffy jumper with your hair not done? Or are you going to turn up bright and fresh and sparkly, beautifully dressed so that you can impress this person and play your A game? That, to me, is this piece of marketing. Give them something wonderful. Inspire them, enlighten them, entertain them, make them love you from the start. That will separate you from the rest of the pack. Okay? Hope that helps. Robin, oh, you're welcome. Ash, they always have the options. Yeah, they do, Ash. Well done. Christine, your PDFs, are they 2 to 3 pages? It doesn't matter. Your PDF or your training program or your video, it's as much as it needs to be to present yourself as wonderful and to help them with their biggest problem and to get them to the point where they're loving you, Christine, where you have given them so much value that they're going to start asking themselves the question, wow, if I get all of this for free, imagine how cool Christine is when I join her program. That's the question you want them asking themselves. And whatever it takes is what you deliver. Because the worst thing that happens is they just don't join, but you've changed their life. Cool? I promise you all now, and I've said this a million times, there is a lot less traffic on the extra mile. If you just do a little more, do a little extra, create that one extra piece of content that they will love. Really connect with who your perfect client is. Really give them some answers based on what they want and what they need. You're going to separate yourself from the pack. Promise you. All right, well done. Okay, it's 11:35. I'm going to officially end this training and I'm going to deliver Facebook group strategies in the next session, which I think was Thursday or Wednesday or whenever that was. All right? So your homework, if you are willing to accept it, is to go and create some wonderful ads. Get your landing page finished. Get yourself a wonderful 3, 4, 5, 6-part series that you can deliver to your clients and take some action towards getting some clients on Facebook. Please, I implore all of you, that is your task right now if you wish to accept it. Okay? So, Facebook, wonderful Facebook strategy session 1 is done. You've all got a campaign now. You've seen mine. You know how to do it. I'm imploring all of you to now go and action that. And next time I see you in a couple of days' time, I would love to hear how you've gone. All right? I'll hang out and answer any questions that you've got. I will press stop on the recording so that you guys will know that this is the end of that.